A preposition is a word that shows how a noun or pronoun relates to the other words in the sentence. Prepositions are usually small words, short words. Any word that makes sense in the sentence, a bee flies blank the bottle, is probably a preposition. So you can say a bee flies to the bottle, a bee flies around the bottle, a bee flies at the bottle, a bee flies inside the bottle. Prepositions usually show how two things are related to each other in time or in space. Here are a list of the 25 most common. Don't worry, these are also on the back of your notes. A prepositional phrase is the preposition and the words that follow right after it in the sentence. You need to know this because finding prepositional phrases will make it much easier to find the subjects and verbs in your sentences. Let's look at a simple example. In the sentence, Peyton goes to school, the preposition is to, and the prepositional phrase is to school. The prepositional phrase includes both the preposition and the noun where Peyton is going. When we ask you to analyze a sentence, for example, to find the subject and the verb and decide if it's a complete sentence, the first thing you should do is mark off the prepositional phrases with parentheses. You should always find the prepositional phrases first because the subject of the sentence will never be inside the prepositional phrase, and the main verb of the sentence will also never be inside the prepositional phrase. Once you find the prepositional phrases, it will be much easier to identify the subject and the verb in your sentence. To find the prepositional phrase, first find the preposition. Then ask yourself, what noun is this preposition talking about? For example, if the preposition is to what? If the preposition is at what? Then include any words that describe the noun. Prepositional phrases may have many words in them. For example, in this sentence, the preposition is to. The noun that the preposition refers to is school. The students go to school. But we also need to include the adjectives. Many sentences will have more than one preposition in them. In that case, you want to make sure that you find and mark off all the prepositional phrases. As you go forth to conquer prepositional phrases, remember, subjects and verbs are never inside of a prepositional phrase. Adjectives and adverbs often are.
Created using Powtoon.